Guys, how you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tina and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I will be doing a big, massive Middle Eastern haul. And I will just be talking about some perfumes here or there that I've recently got from the niche. But this is mainly exclusively a Middle Eastern haul because I have 13 fragrances to talk about. I know you guys love your Middle Eastern, but I do love my niche as well. If you're new to this channel, you just clicked on my thumbnail and you don't know who I am, my name is Tino. I'm a lover of fragrance, beauty, and lifestyle. If that's the kind of content that you do like, please consider subscribing to this channel. And if you're already a subscriber, welcome back to my channel and thank you guys so much for staying tuned. If you guys are interested to see the little goodies and beauties that I hauled from the Middle Eastern line / niche, a little bit of niche, then please keep on watching. Now, I'm going to start this video with my fragrance of the day. This is Hale Bopp from Tiziana Terenzi. Now, this fragrance is not for the faint of hearts. This is a very warm, spicy, nutmeggy, cinnamon, geranium balm type of fragrance. It is fresh. It's very powdery, a little bit of vanilla. I don't think there's any sweetness to this, but I can tell you that it's a little aromatic. It does have sage in this. So if you're not a fan of those, you are not going to like this fragrance. But I will tell you this fragrance smells very unique. It exudes class. It has some sexiness to it. It is like a sex in the bottle type of fragrance. It's that type of fragrance that you can wear to a gala, a black tie gala, where you're wearing a nice black dress and you're wearing some stiletto heels, preferably Louboutins, and you're like the standout from the crowd. You have on this bomb ass makeup and your hair looks just like this, or you have your hair in a bun and you look very classic and sexy at the same time. That's the kind of person that will put this fragrance on. Now, this fragrance is not blind buy safe. I mean it. I repeat, not blind buy safe. Do not say Tinu told you to get this. I will say get a sample of it, sniff and see if it's your cup of tea, and then go ahead and purchase the fragrance. Now, I did get this fragrance gray market price because if I tell you how much this costs at Nordstrom's, you will run for the hills. This is $550. When you add tax, you're going over $600 for this bottle. I purchased this for way under $200. I repeat, way under $200. So I get my stuff gray market price. I will link down below where I got it. If it's out of stock, I will also look for something of comparable price as well down below if you're interested. That's if you are the type of person that would like the scent. Like I said, I did not tell you to blind buy it. Do not say Tinu said blind buy it. I'm only letting you know, if you're that type of person that likes to blind buy fragrances, you know, I will link it down below. I love it. It's uber projecting, very long lasting, super long wearing. Like, you don't need too many sprays of this to fill the room. And I feel like it projects beautifully off my skin. It's just a very sexy, uber sexy fragrance. Like that's all I can actually describe. If I was to give 2 words to this fragrance, I will say sexy and unique. Now, that is my fragrance of the day. Please don't forget to list your fragrance of the day down below because you guys know I love to know what you're rocking. Next fragrance is Faisa from Ramon Mongeal. This is a very spicy, oudi, saffron type of fragrance. You do have a fruit of raspberry in there. You do get some rose. This is a heavy rose scent with oud, and then you do get some ylang ylang. So this is a different kind of rose oud combo. It's not your typical oud bouquet kind of rose and oud combo. This is way different. Very beautiful. You do get some notes of caramel in the base. It does dry into that sexy, spicy, sensual fragrance. Oh my god, this is just divine. There is a lemon note in here, so the lemon in here is very heavy. If you're not into lemon, I would say stay away from this fragrance. It slightly reminds me of Naxos from Xerjoff. Not totally on par. If you like Naxos, you would love this. Very aromatic, very balsamic, very warm and spicy, and it's slightly fresh at the same time. So I love this one. I could tell this is going to be a beast mode fragrance because when I sprayed it and I tested it, baby, when I tell you the scent was still on my skin for 10 hours plus and did not die down. It was just super projected, and the sillage was just immaculate. This is just a fragrance that you don't wear every day. It's a fragrance for a special occasion. Maybe I need to do a special occasion video. What do you guys think? And bring out fragrances and talk about them and, you know, why they're special and all that stuff, like for events and whatnot. If you guys like that concept, please leave me a comment and don't forget to thumbs up this video. Now, I love this fragrance. I feel like it's not a blind buy safe fragrance as well, just like the other one. This is a fragrance you need to sniff before you buy. Although I did blind buy this fragrance, don't copy me, please don't copy me. This is a very complex fragrance. This is a fragrance I feel like not everyone is gonna get with. When it starts, it's more feminine, and then it kind of goes into that unisex territory. I feel like a man can pull this off. I feel like a woman can pull this off. Anybody that loves this type of scent profile can like this fragrance. I like it, and I can't wait to probably put this on my February tray and like wear it for the month before it becomes warmer. We are going to start with the Middle Eastern fragrances. I do have all these 13 Middle Eastern fragrances that we're going to talk about, and we're going to talk about these two here. This is Prodigy Noir and regular Prodigy. Now, with regular Prodigy, it came with the actual cap broken. Like, look. And I've reached out to Aroma Concepts to give me another bottle or fix my nozzle, whatever. They have not reached out to me. This is the second time I'm having customer service issues with them, and I'm feeling like I might have to not purchase from them anymore because this is the second time they have not rectified it. They've not responded to my emails. If you're watching Aroma Concepts, please check your email. I did send you an email about this Prodigy that literally the cap does not work. But, you know, when I hold it down, it does spray, but literally I shouldn't have to do this. You should either like let me return this and get another bottle, or just send me another bottle, please. This is ridiculous. And all these fragrances were purchased on Aroma Concepts, whether via TikTok or their actual website. Now, this has top notes of orange, cinnamon, green apple, middle notes of white flower and clary sage, amber, and base notes of vanilla, tonka bean, and ambery wood and musk. This fragrance is sort of a slightly aromatic, sort of woody fragrance. It's a very woody fragrance, and this is why I feel like this is more masculine than the Noir. I feel like you get more of the vanilla from the fragrance when it completely dries down, and it smells very unique. It smells like a well done fragrance, more like a complex fragrance, kind of similar to what I would say a special occasion fragrance is. I don't think this is a fragrance you're going to wear every day unless you're trying to chase everybody or you're trying to scare people into submission. This is a fragrance that is for a special event kind of thing. So this is something dark, something mysterious. Like I've said that about certain fragrances before. This kind of gives me that vibe of something that Maleficent would wear. Very dark, very airy, still sexy, and still there's something hidden about it. I think it might need to sit a little more, and I think the true beauty of this fragrance will come out once it sits. Again, this is Prodigy from Paris Corner. Now, the next one is more of my speed because it does have caramel and chocolate in the notes. It is also a little fresh at the top because it does have some bergamot. Oh yeah, I see why I like this one more. It has, okay, top notes of bergamot, warm spices, and apricot. And then you get middle notes of rose, caramel, chocolate, and tonka bean. And then the base, you do get vanilla, cashmere, and cedar wood, amber, and musk. Now, this is the more feminine of the two. This one is more beautiful. I feel like this is more my speed. And I think this one is something that I would probably give to my husband. You know, they probably did do it for both men and women. It's a fragrance that I feel like doesn't need to macerate, and it's ready to wear right away. It's just sexy, dark as well. It's also dark like the other one, but this is a different kind of darkness. This is just a sweet, intoxicating, dark kind of fragrance. I don't know how to describe this. There is nothing linear about this. It's very complex. Like, it's another fragrance that I feel like if you needed to sample it, I will sample it before you buy. But you know, this fragrance is really cheap, so you might as well just get it, because I'm telling you, it's a really fantastic one. Between the two, I love this much better, and I recommend this. If you like that scent profile, I can't stop sniffing my hands. It's just really good. Now I got this baby. This is Khair Felicity. Oh my God, guys. When I tell you I absolutely love this fragrance, when I tell you that they really hit the nail on the head when it came to getting the dupe of Kayali's Wedding Silk Santal, they really hit the nail on the head. They knocked it. They broke the head into two and split it open and put freaking Felicity in there. Felicity is a dead-on dupe for this fragrance, except I feel like this is a little more stronger than the Kayali version. Oh my God, guys. Even spraying this on top and mixing it with the other scent that I sprayed, oh my God, it's a great combo. And you could still smell this on top of it. It's just an absolutely divine vanilla, sort of woody, slightly woody vanilla. It just goes with everything. This is a very good fragrance, a very good dupe to the Wedding Silk Santal. I'm so glad I have this in my hands, and I am going to do a separate review on this. I do not want to talk too much about it. I want to save it all for the review, so stay tuned. A review of this is going to be coming out very, very soon. Again, this is Khair Felicity from Paris Corner. Lots of Paris Corner fragrances that we're talking about tonight. I am telling you, it's like literally almost all Paris Corner. So we're going to keep on with the train and talk about more Paris Corner fragrances. The next fragrance I'm going to talk about is from Ministry of Gourmand. This is also a sister brand to Paris Corner. This is called Coconut Lagoon. When I tell you I love this so much, it just reminds me of summer. Reminds me of being in the rainforest or being in a tropical island and breaking off some coconut from the palm tree and the water just falling down and you just taking a whiff of that in your nose and you're by the beach. That's what it smells like. It's just a very, very, very delicious smelling, fresh smelling fragrance. I feel like this was gonna be perfect for the summer weather. It's going to bloom. You know how sometimes lime can veer off into a masculine, bitter kind of territory? This is a little bit sweet. It kind of reminds me of a mojito in a way. This one was highly recommended by you guys, and you guys were not kidding. Now this has top notes of lemon, some mandarin, bergamot, apple, watermelon, and caramel. In the base notes, you do get vanilla and coconut. The dry down of this fragrance is ultimately very sweet. Oh, this is just like I'm at the spa and someone just put some lotion that had some kind of lemon and invigorating smells. This smells so good. I can't wait to wear this. This is just going to be a hit. This kind of reminds me of Malibu Party at the Bay by Simone Andreoli. I don't know if I'm reaching, but it kind of gives me that vibe. If you like Malibu Party in the Bay, you are definitely gonna like this. So this is just a little more sweeter in my opinion, so I like that in the scent. So yeah, thank you guys for recommending this. It's amazing. Now I got its counterparts. I got Mango Jugoso. When you're looking for that realistic mango, strong, ripe mango, oof, this one is gonna get you covered. It's going to, oh my goodness, this is just divine. It's just like I'm actually eating a mango. That is so scary. It's just really good. The mango in here does not smell synthetic. It smells so realistic. I've never seen it done like that, where it's just realistic. Top notes of blood orange, some grapefruit, mango, and blackcurrant. The middle notes are peach, pineapple, and melon. The base notes is violet, sugar, and musk. I can't wait to put this on skin and give it a full wear. This will be perfect for the summer. It's very tropical, very juicy, very watery, very fruity. I believe this is also going to project based on the initial spray. It's super strong. So I have a feeling that it's going to be a long-lasting type of tropical fragrance. Paris Corner did really well with this one. This one is a really good one from Ministry of Gourmand. Preferably, I love that over the cupcake ones that came out. Those are actually going to be decluttered. I actually don't like them anymore. They smell terrible. Now we're done with Paris Corner. I'm going to talk about a couple of brands. We're going to talk about this fragrance from Mamlakat Al Oud. They came out with this fragrance called Elaf. This is supposed to be another dupe to Burberry Goddess. Now this one for me, out of all the Burberry dupes, and please don't clock me on this, this is the best. Even better than Angam. I know I said it. I said it and I said it. When I sprayed this fragrance, it was more closer to the DNA than Angam. And it's super stronger than Angam. That burst of lavender and vanilla is on steroids. It's super strong. This one I feel has more longevity in general. I just need to put this on more, give it a full wear, and I will come up with an update. But let me tell you, I'm probably gonna do a battle of the Burberry Goddess dupes. And I'm gonna put Burberry Goddess in the middle and we'll talk about it. And I will pit this against Athena from Maison Alhambra and Angam from Latafa. I think those are the only two dupes, plus this is the third dupe. So we'll see which one is better. But in my opinion, this one is more pleasant smelling. For me, lavender can lean kind of masculine. And in this fragrance, it's just very different. Now the notes are pretty much similar. It's vanilla, lavender, cacao, and ginger at the top. You do have vanilla caviar in the middle and vanilla absolute in the base. Now the bottle, I must say, is a work of art. I love this teal looking bottle with gold. It is just absolutely beautiful. I really absolutely recommend this if you are still looking for the Burberry Goddess dupe and you have not had Athena or Angam. Please get this one. This is the Fleur de Coton collection. This is called Coton Rouge. Now this fragrance is also another fruity floral fragrance. Heavy on the fruits. It has a lot of fruits. I do smell some red fruits in there. There's possibly a cherry to this fragrance as well. You guys know. Cherry fragrance lover here. Oh, there is probably, I do smell something of sort of an apple, a red apple if I must say, or rhubarb. I do smell rhubarb to this fragrance. Yeah, the rhubarb in here is very heavy and it gives us a slight sour smell to the fragrance, which I absolutely love. Now this one is another one that I feel like the freesia is prominent and it smells absolutely fantastic. Another sweet, delicious type of fruity floral that I absolutely enjoy. This is going to be so perfect during the summer months. There is musk to this fragrance, so it's slightly musky, a little bit powdery even. It's rhubarb and apple at the top, some middle notes of jasmine, freesia, and red fruits, and the base is musk, oak moss, and caramel. Baby, when I tell you, this is a very unique kind of slightly musk fragrance. You know the line from Clean Reserve? I feel like if they can make fragrances this strong, I would buy the whole collection pretty much. This is making me want to pick up every single bottle from this collection because it's so good. It is very light, airy, fluffy, juicy, mouth-watering. In essence, this is just an everyday fragrance that I feel like will be suitable for the office as well, and the workplace, or even the hospital, because I feel like nobody's gonna complain that your fragrance is too much. I absolutely can't wait to wear this one. We're gonna talk about some fragrances from Aroma Concepts themselves. Aroma Concepts also makes fragrances. They started out as a brand that was selling Middle Eastern dupes, but they also created their own scents. And this one is called Haya Gold Intense. Now, I was really not looking at the notes when I got this fragrance. I was just hoping to be wowed. I was pleasantly wowed with this fragrance. This fragrance smells like nothing I have in my collection. It is so unique. It's very fruity. It's a little fresh, very sweet, not too icky sweet, but it kind of reminds me of something sexy. It's a little floral. I really am pleasantly surprised with this fragrance. Now the top notes on this fragrance is rose and bergamot. That makes really sense because I do get that rose, and I wasn't sure, but I do heavily get the rose in there. It has middle notes of nutmeg, jasmine, and amber, and base notes of agar wood, sandalwood, and patchouli. Now I don't get too much of the agar wood in here. So if you're someone that hates agar wood, you will definitely like this. This is not the type of barnyard agar wood you find in other fragrances. It actually has somewhat of a soapy quality to this fragrance, like a very expensive hotel soap with rose and jasmine. But the agar wood is just providing that woodiness. It's not really necessarily woody in the fragrance. So yeah, I feel like this is gonna be an everyday wearable fragrance, and I feel like this would be something you can wear to the office, to the hospital, because I feel like it's not going to overwhelm somebody. I don't think anyone is going to complain and say, oh, this is too strong. I feel like this is going to be very wearable, and that people are going to give you super compliments about this. Yeah, I absolutely love this one. This is absolutely stunning. Now I am super late to the game. I finally got my hands on Ruby Avri. This is a collaboration. I think her name is Avri. I think she's a content creator as well, and this is supposed to be the cherry version of the first one, and I do have the first one already. That one is an absolute beautiful fruity floral fragrance. This one is another fragrance that is a little bit slightly fruity with a little bit of floral, and it's a little bit sweet, very prominent on the note of cherry, I must say. Oh, this one is so good. I think I like this one even better than the first one. I 100% love this one more than the first one. Now this one has top notes of cherry, red apple, and silky cashmere, heart notes of rose, jasmine, and musk, the base notes of vanilla, sugary, and sandalwood. I believe when they say sugary, they mean sugar. Oh my god, this is really a beautiful cherry scent, in my opinion. And you guys know I love cherry scents. Cherries are one of my favorite note in a fragrance. When it comes to cherry, it has to be done right. It can't be a cough syrup cherry. It can't be a cherry that smells medicinal. And I feel like this one is one of them. It's not that kind of cherry that makes you want to throw up. I love this one. It is just going to be very, very great for winter. I think it's going to be a great one for year round because it's super strong. The first one I believe will be more suitable for spring and summer. I like this one, and I'm glad I was able to add this for a great discount. TikTok was gone for like literally less than 24 hours, and everybody was just putting everything on sale. And Aroma Concept had a live sale before TikTok shut down, and a lot of these were on sale. So that was how I was able to grab and snag all of this fragrance for a deep discount. The next fragrance is Sapphire Avri. This is the latest release from the collab with that content creator I mentioned. Now this bottle is even more adorable. First of all, it's in a special blue color that I absolutely love, and then it has a rose gold finish to it. This is absolutely stunning. I don't know who gave them this concept on making these kind of bottles, but the gemstone bottle is what's in for me. I love it. Now this one features the note of blueberry, and I've been looking for that blueberry fragrance that is going to wow me. I don't have too many blueberry fragrances in my collection. I just wanted something different that isn't the typical fruity floral fragrance. And I feel this fragrance is not too much on the fruity and floral side. It's more on the floral or fruity woody kind of side. Ooh, now this one is just really good. It is fantastic. This has blueberry and blood orange in the top, middle notes of cinnamon, licorice, and jasmine, base notes of vanilla, caramel, and musk. The notes, when you hear them, you feel like this is going to be basic, but when I tell you this is not basic in any of the slightest means, it's just a very unique, fruity, woody scent. Oh, I just can't stop sniffing it. It's very fresh, very juicy. The licorice adds a touch of spiciness to the fragrance. You do get some musky, powdery vibes as well with the vanilla. This is absolutely stunning. I really think this is another one. I don't understand. The bottle is already peeling and I barely have had it for a minute. Like literally I opened this up 2 days ago. And it's just, whew, a very sexy blueberry scent fragrance in my opinion. I have Goth Orchid / Maison Azra as my last couple of fragrances to talk about. We're gonna just talk about Goth Orchid and just do away with that because I finally got my Sweet Heaven collection all together. This is the 4th or 5th bottle that completes my collection and I am so glad. Now this one is just a different breed of its own. It is just tobacco done right. Now I love tobacco in my fragrances, but I don't like it when it sort of makes a fragrance too masculine for my liking. Well, in this case, it does the opposite. It's more of a sweet tobacco that kind of makes the fragrance really sexy. Now look at this bottle. It is not spraying. Yeah, this is another one. Not spraying right. Look at this. Look at this. Maybe I need to spray it out and it will get its act together, but still look at it. It is leaking from all ends. It is not cool. This is another one that is really not. Look at this. It is leaking really crazy all over. Aroma Concepts, please get your act together. This is just not good quality. I'm not really gonna blame them because the fragrance came from the manufacturer. They didn't make this fragrance, so but still the sprayer is terrible on this. So I am quite disappointed in the sprayer. It's just like really super leaking every single where. And this fragrance is the color, like looks like a sea blue color. It is actually that color. So Sweet Heaven Tobacco has top notes of spicy mandarin divana, middle notes of myrrh, black pepper, and sandalwood, base notes of tonka, vanilla, and tobacco. Oh, it's so good. I love this. This is just what I was looking for in a tobacco fragrance. I do love my Initials Narcotic Delight, but this is a Middle Eastern kind of vibe to it. So it is tobacco, but it is tobacco done right for Middle Eastern fragrances in general. I like this one. I feel like it's going to be super projecting. So this is a fragrance that will be a special occasion fragrance in my opinion. Is it Bombast safe? Heck yeah. It's not as deep, dark, and mysterious as Prodigy and Prodigy Noir. This one is a little more wearable in my opinion. And I feel like if you are into tobacco scents, you would definitely like this type of fragrance. I recommend it. I can't wait to wear this. This one is going to be a banger in my opinion. Now this is Vanilla Voyage. This is from Maison Azra. This is supposed to be a dupe to Bianco Latte by Giardini di Toscana. This is another Bianco Latte dupe. Had I known it was a dupe, I probably wouldn't have gotten this fragrance because I have about 3 Bianco Latte dupes and I'm over the dupe. So now this one, to be honest, it's a little more dialed back when it comes to Bianco Latte. It smells straight up like Bianco Latte, but in the dry down, you're left with just a lot of vanilla. I don't know why, but the caramel does not seem to last in this fragrance. But is it a good fragrance overall? Yes. Is it the best dupe for Bianco Latte? No. The best I think is Eclair so far from Lattafa, and this one does not hold a candle in any way to that fragrance. Is it a beautiful fragrance still? Yeah. Like if you want to wear this and you don't want to wear your Bianco Latte, you don't want it to be too strong, this is the type of fragrance I would pull. I still would keep it because I absolutely adore this bottle and I do want to wear it for the days that I want that Bianco Latte smell and I don't want the performance of Bianco Latte. When I tell you Bianco Latte can kill and raise the dead, I ain't kidding with you. It can do just that. So that's why I am so apprehensive in wearing that fragrance, because I really don't want to kill somebody. Neither do I want to wake the dead up. So do you really need it if you already have Bianco Latte and you have those 2 dupes? I would say no. you don't need it. But I'm glad, understanding that it's in my collection. Now, the one you do need is Coffee Blend. Coffee Blend is a very fantastic coffee scent fragrance. I absolutely love this one. This one is my favorite of the two, and for a reason. This has sweet almond, milk and coffee, white flower, ambery, and licorice in the mid. In the base, you do have musk, caramel, nut, and vanilla. Why does this smell like a caramel macchiato, in my opinion? It reminds me of the coffee that I get at Starbucks. And this one is way more stronger in terms of projection and everything. If you are not into coffee scents, I will not advise you to get this, because you do get that coffee note prominently. You do get all the sugariness of this fragrance. It smells just like a sweet latte, and if you're just not into that, then don't get it. This gives Bianco latte the actual latte vibes that it should have had. I love this one. This is another one I can't wait to pull out and wear, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a great performer from the initial spray. I can tell. Now that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is a super long haul as usual. You guys know I love to talk about these fragrances. Please, guys, let me know which one of these fragrances do you have that I talked about so far, and let me know which one is your favorite, which one you're going to pick up. I will link everything down below. I also have a 10% coupon code to save 10% off of these fragrances. The two fragrances here, they have, I think, bundles for it, and also for Prodigy regular and Prodigy Noir, you can find bundles of these on the website, so you do have an extra discount with that, and you can save an additional 10% on top of that discount. And I do think that they have bundles with Felicity and Elaf. If you haven't picked it up, go ahead and look, because I know there are bundles that were done on that, and that's how I actually got them. I got them in bundles, and there are bundles for Coconut Lagoon and Mango Jugoso. Did I say that right? Yes. So check in the website. I will link it down below. If you got to the end of this video and you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? The subscribe button is down below. It's waiting for you to click it. It wants you, it's dragging you. Come on, click that button, click that button. And if you're already subscribed, thank you guys so much again for your love and support. Thank you guys for all the likes, hearts, the emojis. Matter of fact, drop me a snowflake emoji, because let me tell you, it snowed this morning and yesterday. It lets me know that you watched this video to the end and you're a ride or die fan of Tinu. Don't forget to drop your fragrance of the day, because you guys know I love to know what you're rocking. Thank you guys so much again for your love and support. I love you guys, and I will see you yet in another video. Bye.